Hi, chocolate. Welcome back to the CNC segment. It's another episode in the year of 2021. How are you today? I'm your girl, Oma, and I'll be hosting the show alone for today. Claire is on a staycation, so she cannot be here with me. How has your day been? So today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, something that is quite personal to me, which is dating sites. My Tinder story. Chocolate, I'm pretty sure that there are several dating sites in Nigeria that probably exist and not everybody knows about it. It's not a conventional way of meeting somebody to love. But today I'm going to be sharing something very intimate about it with you. Now, your girl Oma has gone on Tinder. Yes, I've been on Tinder before, and trust me, it was a very, I don't know what kind of experience to qualify it as, but I learned a lot, to be honest. So Tinder has been at first I discovered Tinder on my own, because as usual I was just searching things out and all, and then I discovered Tinder and I found that okay, it seems cool, the people there also look cool with their pictures and all. But then the thing now, when you go to a particular place to shop, what you order versus what you get, like that was my story, to be honest. Now I just quickly classified the people I met to like 5 or 6 classes of people you actually meet on dating sites. I know there will probably be more people you can meet and all, but this is like from my own experiences, so I'm just going to be sharing it with you guys. So first of all, you find those that are in the friends zone. Like if you go on a dating site, you're putting yourself out there, so like thousands of people are going to be meeting you up based on your appearance. They'll see you and they'll be like, oh, they like what you look like, so they would like to get to know the person behind the picture. So that was what happened, and I have made some friends. I actually made a very good friend from Tinder, and we have stayed that way. It was a really good experience because we started out as friends and then it was well defined, so we didn't even have anything. No, there was no question as to who we were. We just knew we were friends and that was it. Then there's the class I like to call the household. Like they are the guys that go on Tinder to ask you to come over to their place. Like they'll just code that, like just the way you're talking to somebody, and then he's just fitting, he's just checking all your boxes, and you're wondering like, what's happening now? Just propose to me so we can like just get on with it. And then one day for the first time you're supposed to meet, he's asking you to come over to his house. Like, I haven't seen you for the first time. I don't know what you look like in person. I don't know if you're short or tall. Even video calls could be very deceptive and all. Normal videos could also be very deceptive. So he's just asking you to come to his house, and he's so hell-bent on coming to his house. Like there is no other place you both can meet except it's in his house. Girl, run. If you hear that, if you see that, run. Did you know that in the course of my Tinder experience, I discovered that the person who kept asking me to come to his house actually stayed around my workplace. I came across him one time, and even after seeing me, he didn't suggest something like a lunch date or maybe a dinner or just a friendly hangout. It's a movie date or something. He kept insisting I come to his house. I don't know what kind of guys are like that. I don't know if girls do that, but you all should just beware of people like that who will always be on dating sites. They are called the household, especially if you're going to those dating sites to find love. Beware. Then there is also the third class, which is the snob. I don't know if this has happened to anybody. This was really painful. I'm laughing about this, guys, but it wasn't funny then. Like, this was someone I met and we started off on a good note. I just don't know what happened. I think he was like, let's do a video call and then something. And then before you know what's happening, after the video call, we exchanged social media handles, and then we started to go through each other's pictures and all. And at that point, I had not done a revamp of my social media handle. So my guy went and saw pictures, like way back pictures of me even in university, and he was like, no, he ran. Like, he ran, he blocked me, he did everything. I was like, are you serious? Is this actually how you judge people? Just, you didn't even request for a video call. Like, who does that? So there will always be those that are like the snow, people who like to judge people based on their appearances, people who like to want to, see if you're fine or not, and stuff like that. And then once you're not, you don't look like anything they want. They just shut you out. So, but the way I like to see it is their loss. So those that actually got to know me are the lucky ones. Yes, thank you. Then there's now the new set, which is those that are looking for wives. These ones don't even know how to be romantic at all. They'll just meet you and be like, drop your number, pam, I want to talk to you. Once you drop it, they're now telling you, I'm looking for a wife. That's what I'm here. Are you single? You're like, yes. They just say, okay. When last did you date somebody? They're already going straight down to business. Now, my problem is not with the intention. My problem is the fact that you're just doing it like it's a business contract that we are trying to sign. Brother, calm down. It's not like that. And then, the funny thing is, if you're not matching the same energy, the same gym vibe they want, they just shut you out, because they are all out for wives. And then, I don't know who schooled those type of guys, but it's just not the way to go about it. Yeah. Now, there's the last class. In fact, the last two classes that I discovered, there's the dreamer. The dreamer is actually is a classical example of what you ordered versus what you get. They look normal, they look reasonable, sensible, they talk sensible, they appear sensible until you actually have a one-on-one meeting with them, and then they are talking like their head is in the clouds and you're living here on earth. Like, please avoid those people. And those ones are the most persistent ones, because of course they usually if you're the type that likes to still enjoy yourself, even if it's in a bad situation, they will always want to come back for you. Except maybe you're the rude one and you just shut them out. So, but there will always be those that are the dreamers. They always want to think how life can be better, how they will invent this or that. Like, please avoid them by all cost. Then there's the hooker. These ones, they are just straight up telling you, we are here for just to have sex, or we're here for knacks. So if you're up for it, hit me up. If you're not, move, swipe, just keep swiping. So just know the class or the classes that I've just mentioned of different people that you can find on Tinder from my experience. Now, guys, I'll be really interested to know if you have actually found love from Twitter, because at the end of the day, I discovered that going on Tinder doesn't really work for everybody. Dating site doesn't work for everybody. Meeting, arranging relationships doesn't work for anybody. So you just need to be patient to just let things happen for you. But if you've actually been on Tinder or any dating site at all in Nigeria, because I know we can have very dramatic people, please, I would like to know. I want to hear your story, guys. Like, I've just put myself out there, Chocolate, because I love you, obviously. And Claire loves you also. She says I love you, though she's not here. So I really want to know what you think, your stories and all. So, guys, if you have opinions, we would love to hear from you. If you have questions, comments, whatever you want to do, just hit us up on our social media handle on Instagram and Twitter via chocolatempire. Don't forget that the E that ends the chocolate begins the empire. Also, you can hit us up via our email. Send in your comments, questions, send in answers, whatever you want us to know. Send it to chocolatempire@yahoo.com. Don't also forget that the E that ends the chocolate begins the empire at yahoo.com. Then if you feel more comfortable talking one-on-one with us, we would love to hear from you perfectly. Send us a message on WhatsApp on 070-682-30454. Don't forget, guys, this is the Chocolate Empire C&C segment. Claire sends her love. Claire sends her love. She loves you guys. Mwah, mwah. So yes, hey you, yes you got my attention. Now what you gonna do? Bye, guys. I'll see you later.